guys, welcome back to another video. And today this is a paint with me I have for you guys. I was supposed to post this week, I know, and last week, and it was not that I forgot. It's just that this election has been taking a lot out of me. I live in Georgia and there's just a lot going down out here, so it's been like the thing that's been taking up my time mostly this past week. So I really couldn't do anything except watch CNN right now. So now I just actually got time yesterday to start painting this. So I did that, and then I painted some of it I finished it this morning, because painting takes a lot out of me, and it always takes me like the entire day to finish a piece. It's so hard. My goal is to try to do one of these paint with me like once a month, maybe, and keep doing them so I could practice painting with gouache and just painting in general. Because before I started this, I don't know if I said this in my first paint with me, but I absolutely hate painting. I used to hate it so much. I'd rather do something where it's a little more, I have more control over the medium that I'm using. But with brushes, I'm just not really good with brushes in general. I can never find one that has like the perfect point and doesn't like spread out at the ends. I don't know if it's just because the brushes I have are cheap, or I don't know. It's hard to always for me to control paint with brushes. But for this paint with me, I wanted to test myself. I was really proud on how the other one came out that I did for my first paint with me. So I wanted to test myself and see if I could do something a little bit more smaller and like a more zoomed out version of a person, where everything was a little more smaller in feature and stuff, and more small details to have to focus on. And I quickly saw the challenge of this. And I first drew this out on my iPad, and I loved how it came out on my iPad. I quickly sketched it. And then as soon as I started doing the skin tone, I was like, okay, I already messed up. And as soon as I did this jacket too, because the jacket wasn't the exact color, I was focusing too much on making each color look exactly how I did it digitally. But I do like how it came out on here, because it pops more. It looked a little monotoned. Everything looks pretty flat on my when I look back at it now, it looks pretty flat on my iPad. So I'm happy with how the colors came out. It came out very bright and stuff. But yeah, the skin tone I already messed up on, because just the face in general, because I don't know, I got distracted. I don't know what happened actually. I think I got a little too paint happy, and then I accidentally messed up the face and the lips, and just drawing it didn't turn out. So my goal for this painting was to do more unnatural colors and play around with colors in general. So I decided to do because after I did Inktober, I definitely liked how I got to play with doing different skin tones and stuff like that, and showing using other colors to depict a darker skin tone. So I did purple, because that's my favorite color to use as a darker skin tone. And I did her hair a bright purple, and then I did her skin a more muted purple. But yeah, I liked how this whole color scheme that I picked, it was very poppy-ish. Like, it was a very pop art kind of style that I did. It's more cartoony. That's the word I'm looking for sure, than my usual stuff is a little more semi-realistic. I mean, this was pretty in style, it was, but in color and how I rendered it and stuff like that, it did come out more cartoony. And that's okay, because I can't do nearly as much rendering and soft rendering as I do when I do digital work on I've tried already with gouache. I mean, I probably have to keep just working at it, but it didn't turn out that well. So when I do shadows, you guys will see that I do like solid lines for shadows. I don't shade it in to match, so it's like easily goes into the base color that I put down. So that's one thing that I tried to do, and I just wanted to focus on trying to make smaller details with my paintbrush and see if I could get that down right. Because I mean, I don't have shaky hands, but when it comes, I don't know, maybe I do, but I have it's hard for me to draw straight lines, and I wanted to try to practice, having more brush control. That's what it's called. try and have more brush control when I paint and be more steady and put down lines more meaningful. So yeah, but I'm really starting to actually like painting with gouache. I like having a physical copy, not physical copy, but a physical piece of my work when I finish it. When you finish a digital piece, is there on your iPad. You don't get to hold it in your hand. It's not tactile. So I like finishing this painting and then having it to see whenever I want to. Is just right there. So yeah, I do really want to continue painting. I'll probably want to do something that's more closer to the season. I wanted to do like a table, but I have to probably do that digitally, like a table of people sitting at a table eating Thanksgiving dinner. That's what I wanted to do for this painting, but I was like, that's a lot for me right now. Let me just focus on trying to do only one character in a piece and then make multiples. So that's what I did today, or for this drawing, for this painting. But yeah, for Christmas I definitely want to work on doing more of a seasonal piece. For that, I can't wait to do a Christmas painting. I don't know what exactly I want to do right now, but I want it to be definitely a Christmas theme. So yeah. But yeah, sorry guys again for last Thursday not putting up a video and this Tuesday not putting up a video. I'm just like, I feel like I was, the point of last week I was supposed to also take off a break was to also help me catch up on a lot of schoolwork that I fell behind on while doing Inktober. I need to catch up on a lot of work right now. I'm really behind in my classes. So yeah, I promised to post two videos next week. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, and I need to do the speed paint for Tuesday, but I promise there will be 2 videos next week. But how was everybody else this week? Was it busy? Were you also stressed about the elections if you live in the US? I don't know. My week was I don't know if I was just in a depressive episode, but I was just like addicted to just watching CNN every day and trying to see what was going on with this election, and I couldn't really get out of bed. That would be like the only thing I did this past week. So that was hard. I don't know, I couldn't just get myself to draw much. Also, I've been working on a commission drawing for doing a book cover for a client, so that's also been taking up my time. That's also what I want to focus on a lot last week, because it's something like I had to draw a background and everything, and the background's like a kitchen, and I'll probably put up a speed paint of that drawing, but it was just a lot, and I don't know if I completely love it, and I've done 2 copies of it to see how I want to render the background. I just still haven't found my style when it comes to backgrounds yet. So it was kind of hard for me to ding, but it looks good, and I like how they did the lighting. I could draw backgrounds. It's just finding my style on when it comes to rendering a background. So that was the difficult part of this piece. But yeah, I'm trying to work on that. I have to turn it in, I think, tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on it after I finish uploading this video. But yeah, that was basically my week last week. But yeah, also thank you guys for I think we have 127 subscribers now, which is crazy. We grew so fast. I wasn't even posting anything. I was like, oh no. I saw it growing and I was like, oh my gosh. I looked at my channel to respond to comments. I was like, wow, there's 127 people actually watching me. So thank you guys again for your support. That's crazy. I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you for checking out my channel and staying and enjoying the content. But you guys inspire me also to keep posting. That's why like this week I was like, okay, I have to post something. Even I'm not caught up on my art, on my schoolwork, but I need to post something for you guys. So I did something that I knew was going to take me time, and I just wanted to give you guys a good quality video. And yeah, that was my point for doing this paint with me. I know this paint with me did really well. My first one that I put up, I think got like over 100 views. It's like my second most watched video on my channel. So I was like, okay, I'll do another one. It seems like everybody likes these videos. So yeah, that was the point of this painting, and I wanted to challenge myself for you guys, so that was the whole point. But I hope you guys really liked this video. It was a challenge to film, but most of my videos are, because I just have so many people in my household and they all want my attention, and I have to film a lot of these in segments. I wish I could do like a real-time paint with me, but it's hard because number one, it takes me almost all day to paint, if not all day. And then it's just my siblings constantly come bother me, or my mom comes in, she wants to talk about work, or we have to go out to the store or something. So yeah, but if I ever move out, which probably won't be which won't be any time soon, I want to definitely make content for you guys like that. And yeah, I've been just thinking about a lot too, like a lot of content I want to make, you know, when I move out eventually, out of this hotel, out of my family itself. If I move to New York, or if I move into my own apartment, I definitely want to, you know, do live streams of like me animating, or me drawing a piece or something, you know. I would definitely want to do more of those, and do like real-time drawings with me, and then stuff like that, sketch with me. I think those would be so fun. I love watching those. So, and studio vlogs. I mean, I don't really have anything for a studio vlog, any content for a studio vlog, but I would love to make more. I loved making that first one I did, and I got another comment underneath my shop update video saying that I should do more studio vlogs. I think Peach Marie said that. So yeah, she also has a channel if you guys want to check that out, Peach Marie. I'll probably link it in my description. I have to remember that. But she told me to make studio vlogs. I was like, okay, if this shop does well. But it's a slow, steady thing that's going on. But I love everything I put up, so I know eventually it'll do well. But yeah, thank you anyways to people who already bought something from it. Thank you, Ready Freddy Edits. I think you have a YouTube channel too. And then thank you, Taylor Rose. You've been here from the beginning, so thank you so much for all your support, and all of you guys. But thank you guys. You don't have to buy something from me for you to support me. Thank you for watching my videos and commenting and liking, and it means so much to me. It really makes me really want to keep putting up videos. But back to the painting. I'm gonna tell you guys the areas that I struggled with, and then the areas that I thought that I did that came out pretty good or okay, enough not to make me want to hate it. But the face, let's just talk about the face first. The face was so difficult because it's so small. When I did the other girl the eyes came out pretty okay, because you know they were bigger, and it was a bigger it was more blown up, zoomed in picture of a girl, so it wasn't that hard to do. But doing such small details for eyes is so hard. I don't know. And then my paintbrush, every time, I don't know, it kept splitting, so I would try to draw like a line, and then it would just get a line somewhere else because the paintbrush is like splitting through the middle. And I don't know. And every time I touched the face, something bad happened. I was like, okay, I just need to stop touching it. It just kept getting worse and worse from there. So, but yeah, the face, yeah, that was hard just for details alone. Just trying to make all the small details. But my favorite piece of was the jacket for sure, and the hair. Also the sweatpants came out pretty good. I feel like I could have did more with the shirt. At the end, I don't mind the shirt too much because I put more detail into it. I kind of forget about it during the rest of this drawing when I add rendering to this to everything else, and then I kind of forget about the blue shirt. But I eventually go back to it at the end, and then I clean it up a little bit more, and it definitely looks more interesting to look at. So I do add a shadow and stuff like that and outline it. But yeah, I do like how this style came out in general. I do like doing the cartoony style more for the painting. It just looks really poppy and cute, and I don't know, I like it. I like using bright colors in my art and stuff like that, and these paintings. So more of these to come. I have to like figure out like a color palette I want to use for the Christmas painting, because I know I don't want it to be so you know, like basic green and blue, not green and blue, green and red and stuff like that, green, red, and gold. And I just want it to look more interesting and not like the traditional Christmas piece, you know. So I definitely want to come up with a color palette for that. But yeah, this one came out pretty well in colors, and it pops really well. When I do the background on the camera looks a lot more orangish than it does in real life. Like, it looks kind of neon when I'm looking at it now, but on the physical version of this painting, but on camera it looks very orange, and I guess that's okay. I wanted it to come out more orange, but in real life it didn't come out that way. So I don't know, but everything came out nice. Like, there was nothing that was awful about this piece. I mean, maybe the face, but there was nothing. The text, and oh, that's another thing. I keep getting this weird texture on my paintings. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's hard to tell, but I get this like really gritty look on my painting. At the end, you'll see when I show you guys the final result a little more up close. But I don't know why that happens. I don't know if it just needs more water, or when I first, because I do put water in it, but I don't know how much. I don't want to overwater it too much. I want to do a one coat for everything, because I usually don't ever put enough paint in my palette to do a second coat. So yeah, and then I have to mix paint, and I just hate mixing paint. I used to love mixing paint, but after my first drawing, I realized how much I hate it. After I just started picking up painting again, I just realized how much I hate mixing paint. It's annoying, especially when you're trying to get a shade that you know you want and you're looking for, but you can't get it physically in the palette. So I don't know if it's just, I probably need more paints. I'm completely broke at this moment, so I want to buy more of these, the whole bean acrylic paints. That's on the left. I only have like 4 tubes of them. I love to paint more because it's so much easier to squeeze out the paint in the palette and then just mix the colors with other colors that you need. And it's just so much easier than having to scoop out the colors in the Hemi jelly gouache set that I have. You have to scoop out the colors and then wash your brush and then scoop out another color if you want to mix it, and then wash your brush, and then it's just a lot. It's a lot of back and forth, and I hate washing my brushes. So it's just a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to get one color. So yeah, those are my biggest problems with painting, other than the brushes and it just being a hard medium to control. Like, it's just so much easier to use a pencil or a marker or a colored pencil or my eye pencil for my iPad to just get down what I need. But when it comes to the paintbrush, it's too flowy for me. I have to learn how to control it better. And I guess it comes with practice and taking time to, use that medium and the tool. Yeah. There is one part of this piece that I realized that I kind of, when I was like, I took a step back from my work, that I realized I don't know, that didn't come out like how I had it when I first sketched it, or how I had it when I did it digitally, is that shoulder with the arm that's on the hip, the hand on the hip. That shoulder looks like it's like popping out, but it shouldn't be. It's just the way that the bubble jacket looks on, how I rendered that area around her shoulder. It just makes it look like it's popping out. So that's like the one thing. Another thing that I wish I could fix. I don't know how would I fix it, but that's like one area that I want to fix too. And but yeah.
worried about the way I've been living. I'm worried that you'll look at me different. I'm worried that this will all change. I'm worried about keeping you safe. I'm worried that I'm not that lucky. I'm worried that they never gon' love me. I'm worried that I'll be a fucking joke. I'm worried that I don't have control. Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep, why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early. Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep, why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early. I'm worried about my father's health. I'm worried about being by myself. I'm worried I ain't doing too well. I'm worried, but I did it to myself, yeah. I'm worried that you don't need me. I'm worried that you'll go and leave me. I'm worried that it won't work out, yeah. I'm worried that I'll never make it out, yeah. Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep, why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early. Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep, why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early.
So the sneakers, like usual, how I do it on digital, I left to last. I knew what kind of sneakers I wanted to do. It's on my Pinterest board for shoes. It's the Nike Air Force Ones that have like the little neon colors on them. So I knew I wanted to do that for her sneakers, but I was like, how am I gonna do this? So I was like, okay, let me put down a base coat for like a lavender whitish thing. I didn't want to use this as plain white. I knew I wanted to add a little bit of a tint to it, a different hue. So I did a light lavender color, same one I used on her pants, but I mixed it with more white. And then I sketched out once it dried. I think I painted it, and then I painted the background. Then once it dried, I went back over and sketched it a little bit on top of the shoes about where I want everything, all the pieces to go, and how I want the shoe layout to look. And then I colored it in accordingly. It came out okay. I definitely could have used, I don't know, it didn't pop as much as I wanted it to, but I don't know, I don't know what else I would add to it. I just need to practice shoes, and I probably do a sketch with me or something like that in a couple weeks, or maybe next week. But I definitely need to practice. There's certain things I told you guys at the end of October. There's things I know I have to practice now, and I just need to start doing that, because it's hindering my art and where I want to be right now. So that's a couple things I want to start working on. That shoes, hands, facial expressions for shirt poses, things like that. I know exactly that I want to work on it. And then fabrics, I want to do a more fabric detail. I did a fabric drawing. I think that's one of my first videos. I put it on my channel, and that one is my most viewed video on my channel that I did for just practice, because I had to do a sketchbook, I think, in my animation class. And then I was practicing drawing clothes, and I put that down. I just try to draw fabrics, and I liked how I'm looking at some of the sketchbooks I did back in college, and I'm like, why did my art look so good back then? All these clothing drawings I did, and fabric drawings. I was like, they looked so good back then. What happened? I don't know what changed since then. So I guess I got more impatient. I mean, I feel like this is it. That I got more impatient with my drawings. I quickly try to put something down, and I don't really focus on details too much. I definitely want to get out of that habit, because I definitely want my art to not look so lackluster and look like it's missing something when I finish it. So, yeah, I definitely want to do that and make my clothing look more realistic. I do like making each material look like what it's supposed to look like, and that's what I need to practice: clothing and fabric materials, mainly like jeans. I want to do something where it looks more like a jean material than just any regular pants. So I know the details that I add on to, like the stitching helps and stuff like that, but yeah, I just want to focus on working on those and stuff like that. So that should be like in a new video in the coming weeks. I just need to plan out the videos for this month, because I feel like this month is gonna be hard to get by. I know for December everything's gonna be pretty easy. I'm not gonna do everything like Christmas inspired, but Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I'm gonna try not to, but I can't make any promises. But yeah, when I started adding highlight to her, I definitely, like I told you guys, when I felt this whole time, every time I touched her face or put another detail down, it just came out bad, and it just ended up messing it up a little bit more each time. So I don't know, I went to go put the highlight on her nose, and I don't know what happened to the brush, but it just like frayed at the ends, and then it like messed up the outline of her nose on the bottom in the middle part. So yeah, that was annoying. I was upset with that, and then I tried to fix it later by reapplying the outline, and I messed up again. So I just don't want to touch her nose again. I hate drawing noses. That's like my worst part. The worst part of drawing or painting. But especially when it's on something so small, a subject so small. But yeah, I love doing the jacket. I love doing things that are reflective, because I know it's a challenge for me. But also, when I do it good, I know it makes me happy. That like becomes like my favorite part of the piece. So I know I wanted her jacket to be like a metallic material, the bubble jacket. So I gave it I used the same orange that I did on the background as the reflective part of her jacket, and I later on when I put my white Posca white marker, paint marker, I add more reflectivity, is that a word, reflectivity, to the piece. So yeah, I go a little hard on the Posca paint marker, a little too much. I added way too much detail, way too much Posca marker. I added too much to the jacket for sure, and then I could definitely eased up on it. In her face, it just, I don't know. But yeah, her hair, I did it. I feel like I did it well, and then the pants came out. When I did the shoes, it kind of came out like in a whole glob on the left shoe. So I was like, oh, I don't know. And then yeah.
I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee. I need my caffeine. I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee. I got something smooth in my cup, yeah. I drops when they go take a puff, yeah. I don't think you bout to call my bluff, I don't think I went and had enough. And I ain't found euphoria. Hold my hand on the man when she pour it up. Getting bands be the plan when we growing up. Understand, I'ma stand when it comes to what. Cause I'm young. Why they tryna hate on having fun? I'm just young. It's my intuition, blur my vision cause it's fun. Tuesday night I'm drunk as fucking laughing cause I'm young. They so fucking salty that I'm higher getting dumb. Cause I'm young. I don't see a single fucking problem when I'm numb. They don't wanna start no fucking problems when I'm on. Gonna be here a while cause I'm motherfucking young. She on me. Know I'm by my cheese, yeah. Liquor by my feet. I'm too young to rest in peace, yeah. Demons on my body, keep my bros around me, yeah. My mind be too crowded for your wishes. I need balance, Sipping lovely. These days getting cold. No, she want me. It's never getting old, yeah. I wanna get in the jeans. I wanna stack up my green. I get it by any means. Cause I'm young. Why they tryna hate on having fun? I'm just young. My intuition, blur my vision cause it's fun. Tuesday night I'm drunk as fucking laughing cause I'm young. They so fucking salty that I'm higher getting dumb. Cause I'm young. I don't see a single fucking problem when I'm numb. They don't wanna start no fucking problems when I'm on. Gonna be here a while cause I'm motherfucking young. Take it like DMT, I slide in like DVD, yeah. They ain't never fuck with me, now they come round, bitch, fuck your peace. OCD like whiskey neat, Lord, these snakes too close to me, yeah. 6G's all I need, can you grant my wish to me? Itch in my hand, making a mess, I don't need a lot to go do my dance. I don't need a lot to see through they mess, I'ma need a lot to get in my trance, yeah. She gon' follow trends, kissing up on her friends. She look like the ex, so I relive my past. And I ain't found euphoria. Hold my hand on the man when she pour it up. Getting bands be the plan when we growing up. Understand, I'ma stand when it comes to what. Cause I'm young. Why they tryna hate on having fun? I'm just young. It's my intuition, blur my vision cause it's fun. Tuesday night I'm drunk as fucking laughing cause I'm young. They so fucking salty that I'm higher getting dumb. Cause I'm young. I don't see a single fucking problem when I'm numb. They don't wanna start no fucking problems when I'm on. Gonna be here a while cause I'm motherfucking young.
I really hope you guys like this painting. I mean, it's not like the best painting, but thank you guys for just watching me and paint with me and stuff like that. So thank you for coming, and thank you guys so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for 127 subscribers. I love you guys all to the moon and back. And look out for Tuesday's video, speed paint. Digitally, not this speed paint. This is like a true speed paint, but as digital speed paint on Tuesday. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and see you guys Tuesday.